Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Thursday night mini healing. Oh, yuck. Don't lick me, dog. He eats things he shouldn't. I don't want him licking me. It's gross. But he is very sweet little guy. So it is Thursday night. Oh, you got me again. Don't do that. Plus, there's a dog barking outside. So I could see this little one and the other little one just going crazy all of a sudden because that's what they do. But yeah. So I hope everybody's doing good. Oh, there's Paula. Welcome, Paula. So I actually drew a card tonight. Sometimes I get sort of, um, I think about doing that, and then most of the time I don't. But tonight I decided I was going to pull a card. And we're going to do what it says, because look at this. Cleanse and shield your energy. So I think we're going to do some group cleansing and shielding work. We haven't done that in a while. So somebody needs this for today, myself probably included. Welcome, Anne Marie. I hope you are well. Oh, and I've got a little Dexter here. Say hello, Dexter. It's cold today. I'm not sure if I got up to 50. This morning it was 40s. So Dexter's got his clothes back on, but he's had a few naked days, but yeah, he's been cold. Poor little dude. So at 10 minutes after, we will start with our first healing pulse, and then we will work on negative emotions and positive emotions, cleansing and clearing. That is a good idea. Can we add some shielding to that, Joanne? Isn't that sort of a pretty picture? This is Melanie Beckler's. It's her Ascension Angel cards. So I've had this a few months. She's got a nice deck, a very pretty colorful designs. Yes, cleansing, clearing, and shielding, says Jane. Welcome, Marina. So anything new going on with anyone? Joan says she was cold today. Air conditioning. Wow, my heat was on most of today, Joanne. And there is Mary. Welcome, Mary. I hear some dogs whining. Duncan and Dexter, come here. Come here. Come see me. Here we go. Oh, you're supposed to be nice when we're on camera, right? See, one little dog gets calm and then the other one goes wild and they trigger each other. Yes, I think so too, Anne Marie. All right, so in 1 minute we will start our healing pulse. Would you believe tonight is show 101? And for those of you who were here last Thursday, thank you. Show number 100, it was pretty cool. And then to have not only one, but two drawings for hypnosis. I'm doing more hypnosis. I even today connected with a gal in South Africa that she's going to sort of mentor me along with some things because I don't want to do just one tool. I want to combine the things I'm learning and make everything the best for my clients. And so she's going to help me with that. So that's sort of exciting. Wow, Jane, thank you for that promo. Yes, there's quite a few of you that showed up on Sunday for the sort of Reiki sampler. And I even had a few contact me afterwards with just the different things that they felt with the different levels of Reiki, which was really fun for me to read because I like that. Okay, So let's do our first healing pulse. So I want you to think about where you want to receive the energy. If it's somewhere physical, that's easy. That's exactly where you're going to place your hands. But if it's somewhere emotional, or if you're dealing with anxiety and anxiousness, you'll want to think about where do you feel those energies. If it's anxiousness, where do you feel the anxiety? Because that's where you'll want to focus the energy in. So I want you to rub your hands together, place your hands exactly where you want to receive the energy. I think we're going to send to Duncan here. So Duncan's going to get energy tonight. And then imagine my hands on yours. And then here's the most important, be open and allowing, letting the energy flow and go exactly to where it needs to go. Just breathe in that energy. Imagine with each breath in, the energy goes a little deeper. With each breath out, imagine that you're releasing something that needs to be released, or maybe it doesn't belong, or maybe it's not even yours. So just imagine healing in and releasing out. Just breathe that in. Okay. And that was Healing Pulse number 1 for tonight. Dexter, you missed it. All right, so I'm going to take the scrolling off from the banner. So let me just do that. And then let's see. I know there's a few of you that have listed what you want to work on. So welcome, Joan. All right. I just can't believe there's just a few days left of May. May 26th. Hold on here. Got to cover up the dog. Are you going to be okay there, Dexter? Okay. Let's see. Go back up to the beginning. So if you've got cleansing and clearing in your description, you can put something else, because we'll work on everyone with that unless you want me to pull something individually for that. So it's up to you. Mary wants to work on clarity. That is a good one to work on. Paula wants to work on feeling burned out. You've had some intense months, Paula. It doesn't surprise me. Anne Marie wants to work on determination. That's a nice one. All right, Joan wants to work on divine timing and trusting it. Yeah, I'm always sort of impatient, so that's definitely one of my challenges too, Joan. Wow, Jane, that must feel so good to be so close to being done. All right, so Jane, I'm going to put ending school on a positive note. Oh, and there is Victoria. Welcome, Victoria. Joanne, too much going on. So maybe you need some clarity too, Joanne? What do you think about that? Or you need more energy and more time so you can do it all. Let me know what you think. All right, so we're going to start with Mary. Mary wants some clarity. Let's see what comes up. Get my list out here. Okay. Oh, Marina. Wow. So you're getting jobs. That's cool, but you need some more. Is that sort of unethical to just not to stop communicating? All right, so let's see. All right, so what do we put that everything works out for the best with your new job? So the key is that it's works out for the best. All right, so Joanne, energy and time. And Victoria, dealing with other people's expectations. Ooh, that's tough. Good, Marina. Okay, so Mary, clarity. Smothered. Let's get an age on that for Mary. 26, Mary. So let's release that. So I did release, and the voids have been filled. Paula wants to work on feeling burned out. Misused. That sort of goes with maybe feeling burned out. Let's see what age this was from. 23, Paula. Let's release that. So that's been released. Anne Marie wants to work on determination. Ooh, also smothered. Interesting. Let's get an age on that for Anne Marie. And especially when I get the same anything, really close together, I always go back and confirm that it's truly is yours. Although every once in a while, when I get multiple synchronicities, sometimes it's sort of what's the word? A signal that I need to be paying attention because it might be for me. But I'm not getting smothered is my thing. So that's good. All right, so an age for Anne Marie and smothered. 38, Anne Marie. So let's release that. That did release. Joan wants to work on trusting divine timing. Misunderstood. Let's see when that was from. 27, Joan. So let's release that. All right, so Jane is next. She wants to work on ending her school year on a positive note. Let's turn the page. So the word is derided. And I know how I think about derided, but let's just see it's not a common word like it used to be. Speak or treat with contempt, mockery, or ridicule. Scoff or jeer at. Let's see what age that was for Jane. 19, Jane. So let's release that. So that did release. Got Joanne, Marina, and Victoria left on my list. If you've just come in and you would like me to work on an issue, feel free to put something in the comments. All right, so Joanne wants to work on energy and time. Melancholy. Let's get an age on that. So it's spelled D-E-R-I-D-E-D, derided. Yeah, it's not a very common word. "38, Joanne, with melancholy. So let's release that. All right, Marina. So with Marina, she's got a couple job offers, but they may or may not be the best fit. So we just want to make sure that whatever job that Marina gets, it's absolutely the best for her. So Marina, were those in Iceland or what country were those in? Worried is the trapped emotion. Let's see, is this recent? Nope. But I bet this is playing a role in your emotions currently, because you're worried that it's not going to go through. So let's see. Oh, Joanne, I'm sorry. Sounds like that age was right during a traumatic period. 21, Marina. So let's release that. And then I've got Victoria. Victoria wants to work with dealing with others' expectations. Slandered. Let's get an age for this. Oh, and Anne Marie. That's tough. It's very tough. Yeah, so I think that is especially helpful to end school on a high note. Jane. Victoria, slandered. I get around age 37. So let's release that. Well, so we just need to focus on you getting the perfect job, Marina, of all these places. Okay, so that released. And next we're going to do our second healing pulse of the night. So let's think about where you want to receive the energy. So I want you to rub your hands together until they're warm. Place your hands exactly where you want to receive the energy. Imagine my hands on yours. And now you're just going to breathe in that healing energy, allowing it to go a little deeper with each breath in. And for those of you who experience a deeper healing with breath work, let's do the box breath, where you're going to breathe in as deep as you can, as long as you can, and hold it. When you can't hold it any longer, then I want you to let out the air and draw out that breath as you're releasing as long as you can. And then when all the breath is expelled, hold it. So you want to do in and hold. Out and hold. Well, Victoria, I guess it's good we released that then, because that's not making your life easy right now. So, all right, so next, so I think we're going to do a little bit of group work. So we will work on releasing some negative beliefs, and then we will do positive. Oh, excuse me. Got a tickle. So then we'll work on some positive beliefs, and then we will end tonight. We will do a cleansing, shielding, protective little exercise that I probably haven't done in a while. So I think we are most likely due for that, just because there's a lot of nastiness in the world. So with this, I'm going to pull 4 negative beliefs, and then I'll tell you what percent of anyone watching might have these negative beliefs. I just need to find my list. So I printed out a new list, and my other list has all sorts of little helpful post-its. This one does not, so I have to look at each page because I can't remember. Ooh, here we go. Can't remember where. Isn't that too bad, Victoria? Okay, so we've got 4 negative beliefs for the group, and let's see what those are. I am no good. So let's see what percent of you have I am no good. 70%, so that's almost, is that about 8 of you? Almost? 7 of you? So I'm going to release that. Wonderful, Leslie. We are just pulling negative beliefs for the group. So far, I have released I am no good, which 70% of you have. And let's see what else. I am unwelcome. Let's see how many of you have that one. Oh, and there's Amy. Welcome, Amy. 60% of you have I am unwelcome, so that's just a bit over half. So let's release that. So 2 more negative beliefs for the group. Let me know if any of these resonate with you. I am flawed. Yeah, because it seems like past weeks I've done this. We got multiple ones that were the same the last few weeks. These are definitely different than what we've seen before. So let's see what percent has I am flawed. 75%. Wow. Let's definitely get rid of that. Okay. Final one releasing. I don't exist. So next we will be moving on to pulling a positive emotion and reinforcing and reinstilling that within you. So just put a yes in the comments if you would like me to do that. All right, so let's see. I don't exist. All right, Angie, I will add you to that list. Wow, Leslie, so it's good we're releasing these. So let me see how many of you have I don't exist. %60 have I don't exist. All right, so releasing that. All right, so Angie will get the last negative emotion that I'm going to pull. Fear of loss and losing people that she loves. Okay. Sorrowful, Angie. Let's get an age on that. You are welcome, Joan. 26, Angie. So plus or minus a year. So it could have been 25, 26, 27, somewhere in there. So let's release that. So that's definitely playing a role in your fears. All right, so that released. Okay, so I'm going to just go back and write down who wrote yes. Okay, so I've got Angie, Joan, Joanne, Marina, Paula, Jane, Victoria, Leslie, Amy. All right, so if you didn't hear your name and you wanted me to pull a positive emotion, just put yes in again, because I think I got everybody, but oh, no, I might have missed one at the end. Oh, and there's Mary and Anne-Marie. Sorry. It quit scrolling. Okay. All right, I'm going to add myself to the list just because I think I need something positive today in this cold, dreary weather. All right, so let's see. Angie is first. So let's see what comes up. Respected, Angie. That's a nice one. So let's reinforce that. Hey, Donna. We are reinforcing positive emotions. Put a yes if you want me to add you to the list. All right, so Joan is next. Unique, Joan. That is definitely one of my favorite words on the list. So reinforcing responsive. I don't know if that my video just flickered off. So this is a list from Stephen Keller. It's about, I don't know, 15, 20 pages. It's one of his that I got from him. But the Emotion Code book has a chart of 60 emotions. Yes, I think my internet flickered. So with that, I'll show you. So if you read the book, The Emotion Code, that's a lot of what I base a lot of this healing. So this is the emotion code list. There's 60 different emotions on here, and it's a good place to start um, with the muscle testing. And just a short list. With my negative emotion chart, there's over 400 negative emotions, and my positive emotion, there's a little over, I think, 200. So sometimes it's nice just to start with a simple 60, just because it's just short and simple, especially for the muscle testing. So let's see, let me get back to, so Joanna responsive, let me reinforce that. And then Marina, let's see what Marina gets. Reliable. I hope we can reinforce maybe a reliable employer for you, Marina. Okay, so let reinforce Paula. Unselfish. Reinforcing that. And with this, I think this is more the people around you, Paula. Jane. Rooted. I think that's the perfect word for you, Marina. Okay, so rooted has been reinforced. Victoria. Wise, Victoria. That's a nice one. Isn't it funny? Because if I had to search through all the words and find exactly the perfect one to fit, it would take me a long time. But the muscle testing, it's just sort of easy peasy. Okay, Leslie. Focused. Hmm. Very interesting, some of these words that come up. Rooted, Jane, is sort of similar to being grounded, connected. Anybody else have a better explanation for rooted? Yes, Leslie, that's a nice one. All right, Amy, you are next. Understanding, Amy. So let's reinforce that. Okay, Anne Marie, you are next. Pleasant. Oh, that's nice. Mary is next. Trust. Reinforcing trust for Mary. Ooh, I got progressive. You are welcome, Amy. I like that. I'm working on my hypnosis stuff, combining tools. So I like to have that energy of progressive. So Donna, you are next. Nice analogy there, Victoria, with the storms. Okay, so Donna, let's see what you get. You are welcome, Mary and Anne-Marie. So when I finish this, we will do a healing pulse, and then we will work on shielding and cleanse and shielding your energy. So this was our theme card that I pulled for tonight. So cleanse and shield your energy. All right, so Donna, let's see what Donna gets. Resolute. Reinforcing that. Okay, so what were your favorite positive words of the night? Of course, I like unique, wise. So I think my favorite tonight was my own, progressive, just because that's something I'm really wanting to work on tonight. So yeah, very cool. Oh, Joanne, yours was responsive. Yes, because I even made a comment about you being so busy. I don't know if it's good if you're that responsive because you've got so much going on. Yes, Jane, I think rooted is wonderful. All right, so let's do our last healing pulse of the night, and then we will work on the cleansing shielding area. So think about where you want to receive the energy. Rub your hands together. Place your hands exactly where you want to receive that healing energy. And then just imagine with each breath in, it goes a little deeper. You are very welcome, Joanne. So just breathe in that energy. Open and allowing. Okay, so that was our last healing pulse of the night. And next we're going to do a little cleansing exercise. So I call this, it's like a little tornado of love, light, and healing. And I understand in some parts of the country, tornadoes, there's nothing positive about them, but maybe just imagine then it's a windstorm of love, light, and healing, if that word is hard for you to hear. So I want you to get comfortable, sit back, shut your eyes, and imagine you've got energy swirling below your feet. And as it swirls, it pulls out anything that doesn't belong, anything that isn't yours, anything that you need to be done with. And so it's spinning around the bottoms of your feet. And as it moves up, it searches more. So now it's up to your ankles. And if you're sensitive, you might feel tingles. moving up to your calves. Usually with my little tornadoes of love, light, and healing, I tend to add sparkle. And it's up to your knees. It's up to your thighs. It's up to your hips. It's up to your waist. It's up to your chest. It's up to your shoulders, which includes your arms, your hands. It's up to your neck. It's up to your nose. And now you're fully enveloped in this little windstorm of love, light, and healing, releasing and removing everything that no longer serves your highest good. So now the wind is just going to dissipate, and it's sort of going to feel like, you know, how that there is a smell after the rain has just quit and everything's just fresh. That's how it is. But with this, we're going to do a shielding technique that's called the umbrella shielding. And so what it does, it's, you know, how the top of the umbrella protects you from everything outside of you, but the interior of the umbrella, we are actually going to reinforce a number of things that you want. So think about, good, Anne-Marie, thank you for sharing. So think about maybe the word that you got tonight, or maybe you have multiple words that you really want to instill in you. Nice, Victoria. So with this, you've got your umbrella. Think about the energy you want inside your umbrella. So oftentimes when I'm thinking about shielding and protection, I think of peace. But think of the words that were positive that came up tonight. So you want your positive words inside your umbrella. And then the exterior of the umbrella is going to be where your shield is that protects you from anything negative. And so just imagine that your positive energies are totally surrounding you. Sort of like armor too. And then the exterior is going to protect you against anything negative. Can you picture it? Oh, Sissy, I'm so sorry. We're just doing some shielding and protecting, but we're going to do our aura strengthening in just a moment. All right, so does everyone have their positive words that they're reinforcing? Wonderful. Yes, and especially if you are empathic, where you feel things, make that umbrella, the exterior of your umbrella or your shield, reflective. And then we're going to end this with the aura strengthening. All right, so are you ready? So we're going to work on sending energy to your aura, which also will help you repel negativity and shield you. All right, so just imagine that you're doing this, that your aura is getting thicker, wider, harder, allowing what's best for you to come through. Blocking what needs to be blocked. Okay, and that was it for aura strengthening for tonight. Sissy, let me pull a positive emotion for you. Just because I didn't realize you had COVID. That's too bad. I hope you didn't have terrible symptoms. You are very welcome, Paula. Have a good night. Rest. I hope you don't work too hard outside on this long weekend coming up. Trusting, Sissy, is your word. So I'll add you to my list. You are very welcome, Marina. I hope that the best employer gets back to you and everything just falls into place. Thank you, Victoria. I bet you are, Sissy. Good, Leslie. I hope that really does help. Good night, Emery. Good night, Jane. Yes, it was good tonight. Oh, nice, Mary. He's liking the energy. Oh, Joanne. Sort of crazy. Yes, have a good night. Good night, Amy. Thank you. Oh, nice, Maria. The animals love the energy. So hope to see everyone next Thursday. But have a fabulous Thursday and a fabulous Memorial weekend here in the US. So bye. Bye, Joan. Bye, Donna.